All right. Baby Savage Part 2. Hey, girl. Hope you're having fun. What's up, Val? All right. We got everybody coming back. Sorry, I can't read all the comments, so just let me know. I'll see what I can do, but we're going to make this work one last half hour.
Whoa.
Hey,
Yeah.
sorry. I appreciate the extra half hour, but you're
Yeah.
putting so much advice down
Yeah.
that I would be remiss not to try to get a little extra half hour. Now,
Yeah.
my supporters would kill me if I didn't ask you the 11 rapid fire ooh wee questions. Uh, are
Okay.
are you ready for those?
Let's get it.
All right, here comes the rapid fire ooh wee questions.
Yeah.
Favorite color?
Orange.
Oh, me too. Favorite sports team and sport?
Boxing. Mike Tyson. You're not a sports team, but I don't really do teams at all, really.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Yeah.
Um, so the best way that you ever wrote your lyrics or promoted was that via a laptop, running down the street, jumping jacks, or on the couch?
Laptop. Yeah.
Laptop it is. Uh,
Yeah.
favorite food?
Um, Chicken.
Chicken. Dogs, cats, or chia pets?
Dogs.
Dogs. Excellent. So when you were growing up, what did you always want to be?
A car salesman.
A car salesman. Okay,
Yeah.
that's an honorable profession. An honorable
Yeah.
profession. I think you would have done very well at that.
But you know what? I ain't gonna say a car salesman. I'm gonna say I wanted to own a car lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah,
A
a
car
little too low
dealership.
bar
Yeah.
for you. You got to be
Yeah.
okay. So maybe you're from Louisiana, and
Yeah.
here we say scrimps or scrampies. Which one would you prefer?
Scrimps.
Scrimps. Okay, you heard that first here on the Uwe Chronicle. Savage said scrimps for Louisiana. Favorite vacation spot in the world?
Uh, man, I never really been on vacation. I never been on vacation, bro.
Damn,
But I'm a guess Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
guess Miami.
Favorite restaurant in Shreveport?
Ramirez Mexican food.
Ramirez Mexican food.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right. So your favorite movie?
Uh,
They get harder.
damn.
They get harder, Savage.
Got to be a movie. If
Got
it's if it's if it's
the
a
baby
movie, I'm gonna
Savage.
say
You can say whatever the hell you want to say.
yeah. I'm gonna say the Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay. All right. Leonardo DiCaprio or the original?
Leonardo DiCaprio. I didn't know it was the original.
Yeah, that was a copy. Yeah, there was an original back in '85 with Michael Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was a remake. Do you listen to Irish folk music when driving in the Bentley?
No.
No. Okay, maybe just me. All right.
Yeah.
And who would be your favorite writer if you read fantasy or fiction or nonfiction? Who would be your favorite writer?
Man, who wrote Sin City?
Oh, that was damn. You got me on that one. You got me on
Whoever
that.
wrote Sin City, that's maybe one of my favorite nonfiction books.
Okay. All right. Excellent. I suggest Ori Spado's Accidental Gangster. I thought that was absolutely amazing. You would really enjoy the business sense of that book. It's wonderful. It's
Is
wonderful.
is nonfiction or is real
Oh
real?
yeah, it's his autograph. It's his autobiography.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's really good. So we were talking about that. I want to talk a little bit more about the 16 buildings you got going on. For anybody that's
Uh-huh.
now tuning in, let's take a minute to talk about the mathematics side of the house. Let's take 5 minutes. Let's talk about the shows that you created by using a 150 seat venue, with the 200 people, with the 25 artists, with the tickets, with the liquor sales, with the door. Lay that out for me one more time with a 5 minute little over piece.
Yeah. The 16 buildings, man, is basically a business plan I got to make about $70 million a year. So you
Okay.
got 16 buildings, and each building is roughly going to make about 4.5 million a year. Some of them may do six, some of them may do seven, but each building has to do at least 4 million a year or whatnot. And we got 16 buildings, and it's just a real solid business plan for the music business that I've been doing a lot of stuff that's just creative, innovative, and
Sure.
never been done really in the music industry. So since I've been doing that, I'm just basically fixing to take it to the next level and start teaching it and just constantly putting it out there. You know.
You are an inspiration. In fact, when I was driving to Walmart to pick up the groceries, I knew that we had technical difficulties last night. I was preparing again this morning, all this afternoon, making sure I had all my ducks in a row. You saw my research. I'm digging
Yes,
everything that has ever been written on you. I've read in the last 24 hours.
yes, sir.
With in regards to the rental properties, I have started to look back at my hometown in upstate New York, where you can buy a gutted house because there's no commerce there, you see. And it's a poor, repressed area. You can buy a gutted 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,000 square foot house for 16,000.
Right, right, right.
So why would I not, if my business starts taking off, start buying up properties, fix it up myself to save on cost labor, and then start renting that to low income families that can't afford houses?
Right, right, right.
And then you take
Yeah,
that rent, and you buy something else.
and keep on buying and keep on buying. But I mean, even on another level, though, there's adjudicated properties now where you could buy a house for $200-300.
Really?
So yeah, I bought houses like that years ago for the 10 and 15,000 before I understood the real game. Like this year, I just got a contract, which I requested the contract. A lot of people don't realize because you're a tax-paying citizen, you can request contracts that the city have with people. So I requested a contract just to examine it to see what they were doing with the city. And basically, the contract they got with the city is that they get all adjudicated properties for $250. So if a house is adjudicated in Shreveport, this company is getting the house for $250. They're then doing the title work on the house, putting it back on the market and selling them from anywhere from five to like maybe $9,000. Now they're auctioning the houses off, but when the auctions start off at like 3,000. So they're gonna make a profit as soon as you buy a house if you buy it for the minimal amount. So I said, okay, I got to figure out how to get my own contract with the city. I'm not trying to auction them off though. I want to renovate the houses, get them back, rehabilitate them, then sell them to people in the community and
That need
create tax-paying citizens.
it. Yeah.
Now, see, that can be a nonprofit organization or it could be a for-profit organization, and you can still get grant money from the city or from the federal government to do something like that. So that's why I say this is the year of the grant, of the loan, etc. Because I got to figure that out. I've been buying houses with my own money. No more of that. Let's buy houses with the government money that I ain't got to pay back. The government gonna give me $100,000. I ain't got to pay it back. Then I'm gonna go buy up all these houses and still make profit off of it. And there's a reason why the government do that. The city, if they got 100 houses that's empty, that's 100 yards they got to cut. That's 100 houses they got to board up. That's 100 houses that they not getting taxes on. Now imagine if these 100 houses fill up, they saving money, not mowing the yards, not boring them up. Now they got 100 houses paying taxes each and every month.
which
And over 30
revitalizes the
years,
community.
yeah, and it's revitalizing the communities. People are going to take care of them more now because they own the house. And now you got 100 houses paying taxes, and the city's making a profit. So a lot of people don't understand the government will give you $10,000, but they thinking long term, 30 years they're gonna be made $1 million. You see what I'm saying?
Because of the
So
juice.
yeah, but you still got to keep receipts. Like they're not giving you $10,000. You go buy that on you. No, if you asking the government for $10,000 to fix up this rehabilitated house, they want to see receipt from Home Depot at the end of the year,
Yeah.
totaling to $10,000. This is what I spent on. This is what I spent on. This is what I spent on. Boom. Now they giving you that money for free to revitalize the house. Now where you make your profit at is either renting the house out, selling the house out, or whatever you're gonna do with it. So I got to get into that right now. That's what I'm forcing myself to learn. So now instead of me buying 1, 2, 3 houses a month, now I'm getting 10 houses a month, 20 houses a month, 30 houses a month. And now I got real money from the government to go ahead and hire 20, 30 people and go ahead and get all the materials at one time, get them fixed up, and get the neighborhood back going.
Unreal. I just listening to you is insane. It's like having a crash course with Warren Buffett. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just amazing that we're the same age and your actual head is like this big, full of info, and it just
yeah,
is inspiring. It's just absolutely inspiring.
yeah.
So, real quick, I know you got to go. We got about 12 minutes left. I just really want to hear the story. I just want a little bit of more elaboration with the Rick Ross story. Where did the inspiration come to write him in Texarkana and figure out what you guys became the best of friends? I just want to know how you came from absolutely nowhere in a small town that nobody outside of Louisiana has probably heard of, and you somehow wrote a letter. Is that how it all just started?
Yeah, that's just how it all started, man. I wanted somebody on my DVD. I made a DVD about my life. It was my life in the streets. And I wanted somebody
Did I buffer?
who was in the same category. I didn't want a rapper on it or nothing like that. I wanted a big dope boy name on it. You know what I mean? So I wrote him. We chopped it up, and he called me over the phone, and we did an interview, and that's how it kicked off. And then I did some things for him while he was still locked up, so far as just finding people who want interviews with him, finding artists who, hey man, I got somebody, they just want you to talk on their record. He gonna send you $100. He gonna send you $200. Just call him and she talk
That's
on
it.
that record. Yeah, yeah, Rick Ross.
Hey, I'm
Hey
Real
man,
Rick Ross. How you doing? Thanks.
yeah,
Send the check, please.
yeah. Shout out to such and such, and we gonna, yeah, it's big money. Talk that talk. And when he got out, I did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just hooking people up with him, and it was, hey man, Rick, I got somebody trying to spend some money. Hey Rick, hey man, I got somebody. That's just kind of what it was, man. That's who I was all the way. You know what I'm saying? I always tried to help people make money.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. That's why I spend a
Yeah.
lot of time promoting other writers that are indies. I've taken a stand where I'm not going traditional. I don't care
Right.
how many people like my work. If the traditional public company comes to me, I'm going to be like, why am I allowing you to stick your hand in my
Yeah.
pocket when I can create my cover, when I can create the only thing I really need is an editor.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, but it's return on investment, as you well know. If I fork out $500 for an editor, am I going to make that back with that in mind? And then I went on to ACX, which is the Audible contract, and I said, I'm doing it for royalty share only, which means you're not getting anything out of pocket from me. And in fact, when we split down the middle, we're going to split down the middle. So I get 40%, which gets delineated into 20%. So if you're looking at a $17.99 audiobook, you're looking at $1.50 a unit. So you multiply that, but it doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't cost me my time. It costs them their time. So basically, I'm just riding for a free $1.50 once it goes out.
Right, right.
And these are small numbers, but I don't think you started at $300,000 a month. I think you started slow, right, as we've gone through your story,
Yeah.
and slowly hustled and grinded until you
Yeah.
finally got to that point.
Yeah, 300,000 a year.
300,000 a year. Okay,
Yeah,
there's so much
yeah,
money flying around in your head. I really couldn't even
yeah,
begin to get it.
yeah, yeah. I wish I was making 300,000 a month.
It probably will be happening soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can see that in the next maybe 4 years.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
actually call it in two.
yeah, that's
We're
a
gonna
fact.
stay in touch, and I'm gonna send you a card that said I was sure you right. That's how I know. By
Yeah,
41, you gonna be. I ain't trusting Warren Buffett no more. I'm coming to your house. I don't fuck
yeah,
Warren
yeah,
Buffett. I ain't even
yeah,
trying to hear his bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, buy
King Dollar
this.
Music, what up, boy? I see you. That's my
Okay.
homie right there.
Okay, cool. Happy Father's Day.
King
And
Dollar.
you have been
Yeah,
with us for an hour and 20 minutes, and it's been a marathon. It is 100 degrees out there in Louisiana right now. I
yeah,
really appreciate you coming on the show. We'll
yeah.
hook up offline, but thank you so much for just even coming on the Chronicles. I know it's a small platform, it's not one that's very well known or famous, but it will be someday. And I want to say that I had Baby Savage on here when I wasn't about this big in the market. So
Yeah.
thank you so
And
much.
I want to say I was on here, brother, and I appreciate you. It's good to see you, brother.
It's good to see you too. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, well, maybe no. So that's the end of the Baby Savage interview. We have a previous one that's already been posted, and this one will be another 15 minutes. That I wanted to get a couple more examples in of things that he was talking about. A brilliant businessman, brilliant. Rare to ever see a businessman of that caliber. It's a once in a lifetime deal. You usually see those people, Bill Gates or Freeway Ricky Ross. These are the people that actually broke the mold in their own fields. And just to have him on the Chronicles means the world to me, because it's an up and coming platform. So if you tuned in and you don't know what this is all about, my name is DB Bray. I'm a writer. I've written 4 novels. I run a clothing line called the Ooh Wee Chronicles clothing line. And I've got this, the Ooh Wee Chronicles platform. And I interview writers, readers, book reviewers, and other creatives. Predominantly, most of my guests are African American. Very few white guests come on the show, and it's nothing personal. It's just I found that the urban genre that I read has some wonderful, wonderful writers out there that'll never get past the gatekeepers in traditional publishing, simply because the market is not sustainable to them. That's what they think. Personally, I enjoy people like Kawan and J.M. Benjamin and Ty Marshall and Waida Clark and all these people that have been nothing but wonderful to me. Val from Brown Sugar Reads has been huge in my corner. First reviewer that ever hit me up, and did a review of my book. These things matter to me so much because I don't think an Urban Book just bought the one and only canvas book bag out there. Thanks, Leslie. I'll call you later. So the Mad Hatter, yeah, Donegan the Mad Hatter, Donegan the Mad Hatter Bray. So I'm just very grateful tonight. It's been a long night. This is my 3rd hour on live, so I'm a little toast right now, but I'm going to be writing first thing in the morning. I'm off tomorrow. Oh boy, and I'm going to write that nail story up. So please, once again, if you'd like to tune in, it's every Monday through Thursday this month, and then Monday through Wednesday, all of July. And then it'll be Monday and Tuesdays only in August going forward due to the amount of things that are starting to pile up on my plate. But I really appreciate y'all coming out. Mad love. So I am DB Bray, the writer, and this is the Ooh Wee Chronicles.